Welcome to District Command Central, your go-to source for the latest news and updates on the Washington Commanders. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a play. The Washington Commanders are inching closer to a fully healthy roster at the most crucial time of the season, and the spotlight has turned to one of their most vital offensive weapons who has been absent from the field for a while. Head coach Dan Quinn recently shared an encouraging update regarding Noah Brown, the veteran wide receiver whose presence could make a significant difference as the team prepares for its season opener. Brown's journey back from injury has been carefully managed, and Quinn highlighted that Brown is progressing past the rehabilitation phase and now focusing on return-to-play activities like acceleration and deceleration drills. The coach emphasized that the arrow is certainly pointing really up for Brown, signaling optimism not just for the player himself, but also for a Commanders offense that has relied heavily on its young and proven wide receiver core in recent weeks. This update brings a sense of relief to fans and analysts alike, who have been closely monitoring Brown's status. Noah Brown's contribution to the Commanders extends far beyond a single highlight reel catch, and his value is often understated when discussing the team's offensive potential. Last season, even after missing 6 games due to injury, Brown finished 4th in receiving yards and receptions, proving he can be a consistent and reliable target in a variety of situations. His chemistry with quarterbacks has been a key factor in his effectiveness, with both C.J. Stroud and Jaden Daniels benefiting from his ability to create separation and secure critical catches. On third downs and in high-pressure moments, Brown has demonstrated the ability to perform under stress, providing a stabilizing presence for a young quarterback. His experience and understanding of the offensive scheme make him a pivotal piece as the Commanders aim to blend youth and veteran leadership on the field. Brown's return not only strengthens the depth chart, but also injects confidence into an offense that has faced uncertainty in recent weeks. Training camp has underscored the challenges the Commanders face with an inexperienced wide receiver room, as the top 3 receivers have yet to practice together, leaving gaps in timing and cohesion. Terry McLaurin's absence has highlighted the team's dependence on other receivers to step up, and the addition of Noah Brown back into the rotation promises to stabilize the passing game. Coaches and players alike are eager to see how the combination of Brown's experience and the athleticism of younger receivers can create opportunities for quarterback Jaden Daniels, who is entering his 2nd NFL season with the momentum of a Rookie of the Year campaign. Brown's ability to read defenses and execute precise routes could help bridge the gap between raw talent and polished production, allowing the offense to start the season with more reliability. As the team looks ahead to preseason matchups, integrating Brown fully into practice sessions will be a key priority. For quarterback Jaden Daniels, the return of a familiar and trusted target like Noah Brown is more than a convenience. It's an opportunity to continue building on a historic rookie season where he earned the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year award. Daniels has spoken about his commitment to closing the curtain on his first year and improving mechanically, especially focusing on footwork and reading defenses efficiently. Having a reliable receiver like Brown allows Daniels to translate off-season work into on-field execution, providing him with the confidence to attempt riskier throws and expand the playbook without hesitation. The synergy between quarterback and receiver is often the difference between a good team and a playoff contender, and Brown's return could be the catalyst the Commanders need to elevate both the passing attack and overall offensive rhythm. Fans are keenly observing how this partnership will impact the season's trajectory. In addition to Brown's individual impact, his presence influences the overall strategic approach of the Commanders' offense under coordinator Cliff Kingsbury. Kingsbury's schemes rely heavily on timing, route precision, and the ability of receivers to exploit mismatches in coverage, meaning that integrating a veteran like Brown enhances both execution and creativity. Younger receivers benefit from observing Brown's professional approach, understanding how to find openings in zone and man coverage, and learning to maintain composure under pressure. The ripple effect extends to the offensive line and running backs, as defenses must account for multiple threats in the passing game, opening up opportunities across the field. Brown's versatility and proven playmaking ability make him a multidimensional threat, ensuring that the offense can operate efficiently whether in quick passing situations, intermediate routes, or red zone scenarios, ultimately giving the Commanders a more dynamic and unpredictable attack. The timing of Brown's return is particularly critical as the Commanders are approaching the final weeks of preparation before the season opener. Training camp has revealed both potential and gaps, with younger receivers showing flashes but needing consistency. Brown's presence helps accelerate the development of these players by setting an example in practice and providing a tangible target for quarterback Jaden Daniels. With the offense integrating complex route combinations and timing patterns, Brown's understanding of the system reduces errors and increases the likelihood of successful execution on game day. The coaching staff's deliberate approach in managing his workload ensures that he is not rushed back too quickly, while still allowing him to contribute meaningfully as the season begins. His return brings not just physical ability, but also a psychological boost, signaling to the team that key personnel are ready to compete at a high level. Analyzing the Commanders' wide receiver room without Brown, it's clear that youth and inexperience dominated training camp, highlighting the importance of a veteran stabilizer. Players like Noah Brown bring consistency, reliability, and a proven connection with the quarterback that can accelerate team chemistry. His ability to run precise routes, read defensive alignments, and secure contested catches creates options for Daniels that might not exist otherwise. Furthermore, Brown's leadership in practice and games serves as a mentor to younger receivers, helping them avoid common rookie mistakes and gain confidence in high-pressure situations. With the season fast approaching, the timing of his reintegration could not be better, as the Commanders aim to establish a fast, efficient, and balanced offensive attack that leverages both youthful energy and experienced decision-making. Brown's presence could be the difference between a shaky start and a confident, explosive offense. The broader NFC landscape adds context to the significance of Brown's return, as competition in the division remains fierce with teams like the Cowboys and Eagles boasting talented rosters. Dallas has experienced its own injury and roster management challenges, while Philadelphia continues to refine its offensive core after past draft regrets. Within this competitive environment, having an experienced wide receiver like Brown gives the Commanders an edge, particularly in executing third-down conversions and situational plays that can decide close contests. The ability to field a healthy, synchronized passing attack is essential for contending in the NFC, where margins are often razor-thin. Brown's contribution extends beyond stats. It provides tactical flexibility, ensuring the offense can adapt to defensive strategies while maintaining efficiency and scoring potential, crucial elements in a division loaded with talent and unpredictability. From a fantasy football perspective, the return of Noah Brown adds another layer of intrigue for league participants, as his opportunities in key situations could translate to measurable production. With Terry McLaurin returning and young receivers still developing, Brown's role could increase in early season scenarios, especially in third down and red zone situations where quarterbacks rely on dependable hands. Analysts and fantasy managers alike are watching closely, evaluating how his integration affects target distribution and overall offensive output. His presence could stabilize the passing attack, allowing Jaden Daniels to make confident reads and extend drives. In a league where injury management and depth are critical, having Brown back on the field not only strengthens the Commanders' real-world performance, but also enhances his value in fantasy contexts, offering a potentially underappreciated contributor to scoring opportunities and clutch plays. Ultimately, the news about Noah Brown signals a broader theme for the Washington Commanders, a team carefully managing injuries, blending youth and experience, and aiming to enter the season at full strength. Head coach Dan Quinn's update reassures fans that critical components of the offense are trending positively, and that careful rehabilitation and preparation are paying dividends. With Jaden Daniels entering year 2, building on his rookie success, the timing of Brown's return could be pivotal in establishing early momentum. The combination of veteran leadership, quarterback development, and strategic planning reflects a front office and coaching staff intent on competing at a high level from week 1. As training camp wraps and preseason games approach, the Commanders are positioning themselves to leverage experience, talent, and preparation to make a statement in the NFC, with Noah Brown's comeback at the center of that narrative. If you're enjoying the coverage, make sure to smash that like button and drop a comment with your thoughts on the Commanders' latest moves. We want to hear from you. The NFL world is buzzing with what could be the biggest contract shocker of the decade, as rumors surface that the Washington Commanders are prepared to spend an eye-watering $800 million to secure wide receiver Terry McLaurin through 2030. Sources close to the team, who requested anonymity, have hinted that the front office is treating McLaurin as the franchise cornerstone, the kind of player who defines eras. For weeks, insiders have been leaking tidbits about preliminary negotiations, suggesting that both sides are eager to lock in a long-term deal before other teams even have a chance to make a play. The speculation alone has sent social media into overdrive, with fans debating whether such a monumental investment makes sense in today's cap-heavy NFL landscape, and whether McLaurin's trajectory justifies a contract of such staggering proportions. The sheer scale of this potential deal has left analysts in shock, with comparisons being drawn to past massive contracts in football history, but few, if any, matching the rumored $800 million valuation. McLaurin, who has been quietly dominating the league's receiving charts, has developed a reputation not just for his explosive speed and precise route running, but also for his relentless work ethic and leadership qualities in the locker room. Sources claim that the Commanders' front office views him as a multidimensional asset, someone who can shape the offense around him for nearly a decade. There's a growing sense among insiders that the team might be willing to restructure other contracts, create creative bonuses, and even explore unconventional financial arrangements to make this megadeal possible. Rumor has it that this strategy mirrors some of the most aggressive moves in sports history, a bold statement from a franchise that has long been searching for a transformative figure. Fans, naturally, have reacted with a mixture of excitement, skepticism, and disbelief, flooding Twitter and fan forums with memes, hot takes, and speculative calculations. Some argue that $800 million is astronomical, a figure so high it seems almost fictional, while others insist that McLaurin's consistent production and marketability make him worth every dollar. There's a particular buzz about how this deal could alter the power dynamics of the NFC East, with rivals like the Cowboys, Giants, and Eagles watching nervously. Inside sources say rival front offices are reportedly on high alert, evaluating their own stars to determine if they need to make competitive moves to keep pace. The chatter suggests this deal, if confirmed, could set a precedent, redefining player valuations and influencing the structure of future contracts across the league, potentially igniting a wave of renegotiations. Adding fuel to the rumor mill, reports indicate that McLaurin's agent has been seen in D.C. multiple times in recent weeks, fueling speculation that serious negotiations are not just ongoing but intensifying. The agent, known for securing historic deals for elite talent, has a reputation for crafting contracts that are both financially massive and laden with strategic incentives. Observers note that this could mean a structure where McLaurin is guaranteed an enormous portion up front, with performance bonuses and incentives tied to receptions, touchdowns, playoff appearances, and even community engagement. The strategy seems designed to align player and team interests while navigating salary cap constraints. Rumor has it that insiders within the league are quietly marveling at the ingenuity of the potential deal, describing it as unprecedented in its ambition, scope, and the message it sends about the Commanders' commitment to winning immediately. There is also growing speculation about how McLaurin himself feels about this rumored mega deal, with sources hinting that he is flattered, energized, and eager to cement his legacy in Washington. Friends close to the player have reportedly told insiders that McLaurin sees the Commanders as his home, that he wants to be the player around whom a championship team is built. The narrative emerging from the rumor mill suggests that the wide receiver views the contract not just as financial security, but as an opportunity to define an era, to leave an indelible mark on the franchise. Social media chatter indicates fans are split between admiration for McLaurin's loyalty and astonishment at the enormity of the financial commitment, creating a whirlwind of excitement and debate that has consumed football circles nationwide. Rumors have also been swirling about potential implications for the Commanders' roster construction, with insiders suggesting that securing McLaurin long-term could influence draft strategies, trades, and other free agent acquisitions. Analysts speculate that the team might pivot to building a supporting cast tailored to maximize McLaurin's talents, creating a more explosive, wide-open offense. There's talk that veteran players may be offered incentives or restructured deals to ensure cap space remains available, while younger talent could be developed around this central figure. The buzz suggests that if the $800 million contract is finalized, it won't just be about McLaurin. It will signal a broader, franchise-altering strategy, sending ripples throughout the league and sparking conversations about innovation, ambition, and what it truly takes to construct a championship contender in modern football. Meanwhile, speculation about timing and official announcements has intensified, with insiders hinting that both parties are waiting for the optimal moment to unveil the deal to the public. Rumors indicate that the team could synchronize the announcement with the start of training camp or a high-profile media event to maximize attention and fanfare. There's even talk of a surprise press conference featuring McLaurin alongside top executives, designed to cement the narrative of loyalty, ambition, and long-term vision. Social media analysts are already predicting viral reactions, meme campaigns, and trending hashtags that could dominate sports news cycles. While nothing is official, the persistent stream of leaks, insider chatter, and calculated hints has created a palpable sense of anticipation as fans, commentators, and rival teams all wait with bated breath to see if this rumored $800 million megadeal will truly materialize. The potential financial and strategic ramifications have not gone unnoticed in the broader NFL community, where insiders suggest rival teams are secretly recalculating budgets, adjusting projections, and rethinking their own approaches to star talent. The speculation has sparked debates about sustainability, risk, and the evolving economics of professional football, with some experts warning that such a contract could influence the salary cap landscape for years to come. Meanwhile, optimistic voices argue that investing in a generational talent like McLaurin could be transformative, providing both on-field dominance and off-field branding opportunities. Rumor has it that league executives are quietly monitoring these developments closely, assessing whether such a contract could serve as a blueprint or a cautionary tale for the future of player compensation in the NFL. Social media platforms have been particularly instrumental in amplifying the buzz, with leaked photos of McLaurin spotted around team facilities, cryptic posts from insiders, and speculative graphics illustrating the potential deal structure. Fan accounts, analysts, and even former players have jumped into the conversation, adding their own interpretations, rumors, and hot takes. Some fans have created countdowns, while others are running mock simulations showing how the Commanders' offense could explode with McLaurin locked in for nearly a decade. The online chatter has created a feedback loop where speculation fuels more speculation, making it increasingly difficult to separate fact from rumor. Insiders suggest that part of the strategy behind the leaks may be deliberate, intended to generate hype, create public pressure, and establish a narrative that McLaurin is not just a player, but the cornerstone of a new Commanders era. Amidst all the speculation, there's a sense that this rumored deal could redefine the Commanders' identity for years, positioning McLaurin as the face of the franchise and a symbol of ambition, loyalty, and strategic boldness. Rumor has it that both fans and analysts are treating this as a watershed moment, a potential turning point in franchise history. Some insiders have compared the situation to the signing of other generational talents, noting that few deals have combined financial magnitude, strategic intent, and star power in the way this one promises. The chatter suggests that if finalized, the $800 million contract could spark both admiration and envy across the league, cementing McLaurin's legacy and reshaping expectations about what it means to commit to a superstar in modern professional football. Finally, as the rumor mill churns and speculation intensifies, insiders hint that the coming weeks could be critical, with final terms potentially being hashed out behind closed doors, influenced by cap considerations, player incentives, and strategic optics. While nothing has been officially announced, the persistent leaks, social media fervor, and expert commentary make it increasingly plausible that fans will witness one of the most talked-about contracts in NFL history. Whether the $800 million deal comes to fruition or not, the buzz has already reshaped conversations about player valuation, loyalty, and franchise strategy. In the meantime, fans, commentators, and rival teams remain glued to every snippet of news, waiting to see if the Washington Commanders will truly make Terry McLaurin the centerpiece of a bold, decade-long vision, redefining the very landscape of professional football. Thanks for tuning into District Command Central. Make sure to subscribe and follow us for all the Commanders news you need. Until next time, keep the faith and hail to the Commanders.